So I'm not an expert at any of these diets. I've been following all these carnivore diet people who I'm basically making this video for. I am not here to explain that it doesn't work. I just have some. I just want to know if they can clarify some things here. I've been carnivore, pretty strict carnivore for a year, and then for about 6 months, I've added in a little bit more of animal based, some fruits, some veggies. But I have not been able to get over the hump with some certain things. I've been getting lots of cramps in the evening in my shins. I've had my tests. I did my blood test just recently, and my ferritin level has gone up. I've had two tests in the last 6 months and about 3 months apart, and my ferritin has elevated each time. But my iron levels are fine. My iron stores percentage is fine. All the other levels are fine. So my doctor doesn't believe that I am hemochromatosis. So he felt that it was best to do a new dietary antigen test that is brand new to the market apparently, and it tests 88 foods, and it has 5 different categories of antigens, antibodies, whatever, what have you. I have done a test before this about 2.5 years ago. That was, I'm trying to think of what it's called, but just a little bit minor. It was still a very good test at the time, but only tested 2 of these things. So again, preface that I'm not negative on carnivore whatsoever, but just have some questions. So obviously, haven't been feeling great. I have cut back on some of my red meat. I was eating red meat 2 to 3 times a day, which may have been too much to begin with, but did pretty well for the first year, and now not doing as well. So we did these tests. So I'm hoping that all you carnivore people out there can shed some light. Dr. Chaffee, Dr. Sean Baker, Dr. Ken Berry, Paul Saladino, any of you guys, if you could shed some light on this. Who knows? Maybe Precision Point is owned by some vegan or someone with ulterior motives. So who knows? Don't know. But again, this is from Precision Point Diagnostics. And I'm going to switch this to show you guys. But these are my test scores. As you can see on the IgE, this is like the immediate symptoms. You feel this within the first couple hours. Then you've got the IgG4, immune tolerance. This is a blocker, if you will, I guess. The middle one is more of a block potential. And then you've got the IgG and the C3D. Apparently this is the complement factor, which is like gasoline on a fire, is what he told me. So as you can see, the big things are beef. Number 1, this does not have lamb, does not have bison, so I'm assuming they're pairing all that into it. I don't know. I did ask him recently. I'm waiting to hear back. But high, moderate, high, and high. So considering that, everybody says that no one could be allergic to beef, just curious as to why I am. He is telling me that these 2 categories, so the 2, not the blocking one, but the IgG4 and the IgG, are ones that can be created through diet, but these 2 are not. So this cannot be created from diet, and that is high, and this is obviously high. The other things that I was high on, which I've been high on for a while, is casein and cheese. I used to be allergic to the whey protein in milk, but it looks like cow's milk. I am still pretty allergic to that. Eggs I was allergic to on my old test, not showing up as high at all on this test. However, I still do tend to have symptoms when I eat eggs, but who knows, I also was eating red meat during those days. Kidney bean is the other thing, and pork, of course, and I've been eating a bunch of pork just recently. And I'm very high on pork as well. Chicken, salmon, I eat a bunch of that as well. I'm fine. I eat a bunch of turkey. I am fine on turkey as well. The only other sensitivities were sesame, wheat. Gluten was fine, but wheat was still one to watch out for. So again, I'm just hoping that one of you guys sees this. I will tag all of you, and I would love to hear your rebuttal on this. Again, Precision Point Diagnostics. Maybe there's someone that owns this company that has, an anti-beef agenda. I don't know, but my last test didn't show beef at all. But they pretty much, the last test only showed this one, IgG4 and IgG. It did not test for the blocking capabilities or these two, the IgE or this C3D. So anyway, hopefully this finds someone that can shed some light on this. And who knows, maybe I just need to cut out red meat and see if I can heal from that over a period of time.